All right, part two. Don't put your editor, don't put your Chinggis into studio mode when you are streaming. Come on, man. Didn't keep my Chinggis into studio mode when you are window capture. So we're just gonna reset that. Hit the screen. Transform. Hit the screen. Listen to man. Here we go. Didn't keep my Chinggis into studio mode when you are window capture. So we're all right, echo should be gone. Echo. That is off. There. Restream. Off. Part two. Let it rip. Tater chip.
One, go.
Part Chiropractors by the AI Empires. Let's get into it. Here we go. All right, in the first scene, we'll get that out of the way. What we did was built that smart landing page, and really what we did was just put the calendar widget front and center. Now, in the AI Empires, what we're going to take a look at is what happens when they book a time, what form we're going to send them, and then how to put that in to the automated and manual approval process so you can start the next step. Here we go. First thing we're going to do is go to calendars on the left side and make sure we're recording. Done that once or twice. So calendars on the left side, what we're going to do, we're going to come up into calendar settings and we're going to come down to schedule an appointment. We're going to click on edit calendar. So I've set this up ahead of time just with a demo logo, snap, crackle, pop. And we're connected to, or the calendar name is schedule appointment. Groups, we're not in one yet, but we have a custom URL widget, book Empire Chiropractic. First name, adjustment appointment. This will be automatically populated from that form. You can put your address, you can put whatever you need right in that location value and change the color. We're going to keep it blue and click save. Availability, you can set your office hours, times you're gone, and times your office is open. I don't think chiropractors work full days, Tuesdays, that's just a requirement. So we're going to change this from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. I like your style, chiropractors. I like your style. You can look busy, let's say 20% of the time. And you can set the intervals, durations, scheduling notice. Let's say 1 day. We're going to go 60 minutes, 60, range. The next 7 days. Now let's do 14 days. Max bookings, we'll leave that open. 1 booking per slot. Pre-buffer time, post. We're going to leave those empty. We want appointments coming in, but looking busy. Okay, let's go to forms and payment. This is the cool thing to take a look at. So the first thing we're going to do is we want them to pick a date and time that fits their schedule, not enter their information first. That comes second. All right, so we're going date and time selector, and then we're going form. Okay. Now, the form we're selecting is book appointment. We'll go take a look at that in a second. We are not doing the free offer. We're doing the book appointment. Confirmation page. Thank you for your appointment. We will contact you shortly. This will be the manual process that I was talking about. And you can accept payments once you connect your payment provider. Okay. Notifications. notify my team, status, cancel, reschedule, reminder. You can set them all up right in here. Reschedule link will, so we need to do, let's say 2 hours before the meeting. Cancellation 2 hours. I mean, people are going to cancel either way, but we'll put in 2 hours. Additional notes, we have contact phone, email, you need to make a change and what to do there. Connections, you can set this up to your Google or Outlook calendar. Either way, you're set up, ready to go. And then you can customize the look, the style, and the feel of your booking widget that you are putting on your smart website to make it match your brand. So we'll click save there. Okay, so now that we have checked out the calendar and how that works on the booking widget, let's go check out the form that's connected to it. So this can be kind of a dual tutorial, all right? So what we're gonna take a look at is we're gonna go back to sites and we're gonna check out the forms up top. We're gonna go into builder. We're gonna look at that book appointment because this is the first stage of that automation to manual process for chiropractors. Okay, so we're going to click edit. So this would be the initial information that you need to collect to manually know and approve if you can schedule that appointment. This is where you would ask that information: name, email, phone, what's hurting you, and whatever other specific information to your practice is needed. For example, you can do something like drop in a multi-line and say, you can ask people insurance. Okay, and you can say, what? Enter your insurance provider here. Okay, and then that way you can verify what insurance they have, if you accept it, and move on from there. Again, the AI Empires does offer optional HIPAA compliance, so keep that in mind. And we also have our T's and C's. Let's make that required. Concern required, and our T's and C's. I confirm that I want to receive SMS messages. This is a really good way to contact your patients, but we want to make sure we're compliant and we have them on the approved list. Approved is not a word, but we want them on the approved list. So we're going to click save there. And if we want to come in and make edits, you can add all of these different elements and you can customize it how it's going to work for your business. But it's a pretty cool way to get things done. And then you can also add something like a file upload if you want to drop in information for your patients on what to expect on their first meeting. So pretty cool deal there. And that is the second video on how to make a smart website landing page optimized for chiropractors. Always, always, always. Come up and click save. Get started today at theAIempires.com. I'll show you how to make AI and automation effective in a framework for chiropractors while I build a SaaS for chiropractors that they can use today. That was a lot. Stick around for the next video. All right, so now we are into section 2. That is essentially how we're going to start building out this process. Now, on the next live stream for chiropractors, what we're going to do is we're going to take that form submission, because this is where you need to trigger that manual process. We need to notify our team that the form has been submitted, but at the same time, we need to not just say, yes, you're approved. We need to confirm or book that appointment. So we'll go into that next. As usual, I'm going to take these videos, take the recording, go to Streamlabs, Desktop Ultra Podcast Editor. It's going to auto edit the video, give me the transcriptions, add the subtitles, and do that while I'm live streaming. So we got a quick break. I don't know if I'll be able to make it into a next video, but we will check and see. Sometimes when you're doing these import exports on these live videos, it is tough to do for chiropractors. Plus, we have some other stuff that we need to kind of get organized. And it is, yeah. Like, nope, I don't like chiropractors.com/dashboard in order to get these videos edited. We'll see, but this is an example of really how I will be doing these live stream tutorials, these videos. Because what's cool about chiropractors is they have a team that's, essentially doing a lot of this stuff, but they just need the tools and kind of the guidance on how to hook it all up. So it's like, all right, if I'm going to do a live course where it's like, hey, I'm going to provide that assistance, we're going to make this effective for somebody. That's why chiropractors was a great fit, because it's like, start with my framework. Let's teach your team how to customize it and use it to save them time. And I'll be there live, available, hanging out to show you how to do it, and we'll kind of build it together. Now, I'm a little bit ahead as far as starting the snapshot. We're doing the landing page. We just did the form. And the next one, we'll do the pipeline on how to approve that form submission. We'll take a look at that and see really what that goes into next. Okay? But for now, if anybody has any questions, make sure and drop them in the chat. We're going to click save there. And this is going to be a snapshot that you can just use as is, as a chiropractor. So you can start using the AI Empires today with this snapshot. I'm building it out specifically for chiropractors to use, and then hosting that course if they want that one-on-one like live training with me. And I also noticed, don't do it in the middle of the day when they're working. You got to do it, at lunch or on Tuesdays when chiropractors aren't working. Just kidding, that's a joke. But not any chiropractors work on Tuesdays. I don't know what's going on there. Or they work like half days, which I love. I mean, I think it's a great idea, which is a perfect time. Lunch, the time to do it. I got to adjust that in my course. Chiropractors. Smart website. Form for calendar. High level. Course. Empire University. Okay, and what's cool about this too is I'll be able to get these videos, the transcriptions, turn them into blog posts, turn them into LinkedIn articles. So not only does doing stuff live prove, hey, yes, you can do it, especially if you're working with AI, but you also get 10 times the amount of stuff out of it. You get your video content, you get your transcriptions, you get your social media content. Like, you literally get everything out of it. And that's something businesses are going to have to start to get more and more comfortable with. It's like, listen, live stream, get into it, and we'll be good to go. And then I'll hang out here and answer your questions. It's that easy to build a software product, all right? Now, we got those rolling. And I guess I can hang out for a few minutes, but we just got really... I mean, we got to get our videos cooked. So I love you guys. This stream, unless I can see something in the chat, but I'm going to probably end this stream, get these videos rocking and rolling. But for the course with chiropractors, this is going to be essentially the example of, all right, the first day, start your sub account. Let's go get that landing page built. We'll get the integrations done. There's a whole university that I've put together to set up your high-level account in their structure. Like, put your integration, let's go check out Facebook, Instagram, social media marketing, which for chiropractors as well, you can post all your social channels and your community from the AI Empires. So anybody doing, those social media posts and all that, what we're going to look into next as well is you can post all your accounts from the AI Empires all at one time and your community. But you want to optimize a process, right? And teach your team to do it. So we'll kind of be taking those steps together. But what I noticed was really the important thing was, how can we optimize that appointment booking, those landing pages, because everybody kind of has like their own unique individual version, which is great. But start with my snapshot, start on that fast track, right? Customize the landing page, integrate your calendars, and go. Make it effective for your business. All right. Don't look like we have any questions, but let me know. And if you guys see this, this will be going into some automations, and I'll be sending this out to chiropractors. Join theAIempires.com, set up a virtual coffee introduction with me, and get started today organizing and optimizing